Hello, I'm Charlie, and I'm a giant opinion sports. And today I want to talk about the Giant secondary. But anyways, I was over on the sports reaction live stream, and we were talking a little bit. By the way, he's a great YouTuber. You should go sub him up. Uh, but I started thinking about and talking about the secondary and just all this nonsense with Deandre Baker. All this stuff about falling asleep in meetings and him not knowing the playbook. Now, hard ass Joe Judge comes in here. Is Baker really going to make it? Was he going to make it on this team? For years we've had to sit here and suffer these teams quitting on us. It is time for a culture change, a culture shock to all these young players. I get it. Pat Shermer, his job was on the line. He knew it. The secondary was already thin. He couldn't jump down DeAndre's ass. But something needs to happen. And Sam Beal, he's made out of Charmin tissue paper. I swear he'd be out 14 weeks for an ingrown toenail. Could Beal even play slot? Can Baker play slot if needed? I mean, these are valid questions. So I got thinking about it. Who's playing slot on this team? Beal had a PFF grade on the outside, 53. 53 PFF grade. No, forget about Ballantyne. He was like 35. Grant Haley's like 53, somewhere around there, 52. And right now, the highest graded cornerback from last year left is Prince Amukamara. I say let's bring him in. What would it hurt? I think it'd kind of be pretty cool too. All new players. The old veteran comes in. And I think it would really put the pressure on DeAndre to conform. Either get your ass in line, and this is how it is, Judge's system, or you got to go. And I think another good option is Logan Ryan. I mean, he did pretty good. He played pretty good slot. I mean, he was average, but let's face it, average is like the biggest upgrade ever for this team. So, are we really deep as people are saying we are in corner? Because I see people writing in comments all the time, we don't need a corner in the draft. We already have too many corners. What? Imagine if just one of them was to get hurt. Alright, so another thing, I was just, scrolling around, looking at the free agents that's left, and I saw that Miami had cut Rashad Jones, the safety. I know, he's always hurt, and does he have anything left? I mean, we could bring him in, kind of like an Antoine Bethea, $2-3 million deal. I don't even think you have to give him a second year on his contract. And if he can stay healthy, think about it. We can slide Love down into the slot corner, or he could play nickel. I mean, this eliminates having to worry about Ballantyne or Haley, or is Beal going to be healthy? Because we seen Love ball. He came in for 4 days, but we seen him. He balled out. Because I got news for you. Even if we bring in a corner from the draft, there's no guarantees they'll be any good. There is no guarantees. So I got thinking about it. Could this secondary completely fail? Or even worse, could it implode with Deandre Baker and his character issues and being lazy? So I know everybody always chuckles and snickers at when people say you gotta set the culture. Judge has got to come in here year one and set the culture. I'd like to keep Dave Gettleman around, but I don't care if this team does horrible. We need the culture, the right culture. With a team this young and players with this kind of attitude on them, it is important. It is important. We can't win with players sleeping in meetings and giving up on the field. Tell me I'm wrong. How many times have you thought in your head or got up and said out loud, they just quit. This team quit. This defense quit. That's all I really gotta say is I'll suffer through one more shit year. We've had 3 already. 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. What's the difference? To get the right culture in here. Deandre Baker needs to stay awake during the meetings. He needs to know the plays, or we're not going to incrementally improve the way that we should be. We're just going to be picking 4, 6 every year, 2 every year. Anyways, that's my first kind of little rant, I guess, and I just, since this came out, the sleeping stuff with Baker, I am not feeling good. We need depth. We need to at least bring somebody in for slot. I'd love to bring Prince in. I haven't really kept up with him a whole lot since he went to Chicago, but I'd love to bring him in. I just think it would be a cool little flashback, man. Because, if you were a Giants fan back when he was, year 2, year 3, we were excited about him. I actually thought he could have been better than DRC before he left. Anyways, that's my rant. Giant Opinion Sports. Go over to the Sports Reaction. Give him a sub. Alright, guys. Probably in the next couple days, I guess I'm going to be looking at some corners in the draft. See what we can come up with if we take one at 2 or 3. Alright, guys. Stay safe.